I was like, I bet they're gonna think I need to shake hands, but then realize you can't shake hands, you can't go that close, you can't touch each other. And sure enough, they're like, wow, yeah, it's so weird, we're not shaking hands. But to be honest, I hate handshaking. I've always hated handshaking. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today I've got some work to take care of, and Sebastian has his, first gym class where they officially switched to an online membership. I guess what they're doing is unlimited classes. He's getting some pants on up there. Unlimited classes for the month if you are enrolled. Each week they're going to be giving us a new schedule and link so we can just go in if we want to join the class. And it's for the whole family, so if Jax wanted to do one, he could. Anyway, I've had them upstairs to have some quiet time for my husband who works right below us, but I've got to get them fed and I need to get to work. I've got some t-shirts to design today. Face. Do a pirate face. So you're gonna say Pirate Sebastian. When she says 1, 2, 3. Pirate Sebastian.
Pirate Sebastian.
Can you go? Arrgh. Alright guys, we just finished Sebastian's class. As with the couple free classes that he has done, he kind of participates 1/3 to half of the time, and it's understandable. He's 3, almost 4, and totally not used to paying attention to somebody on a video screen. His screen time is somewhat limited, so it's just hard, and he's in his room with all his toys. The teacher was really nice about saying his name quite a few times, and it always sucks him in briefly. I tried to join in a couple times, and that sucks him in briefly, but like it lasts less than a minute, and then he gets distracted and starts laying down on the floor again. But anyway, obviously I didn't do my hair today. Don't really care. I just needed to get them fed breakfast and do my work, but got one t-shirt designed. The other is gonna have to be tomorrow. It's just, I didn't know my class schedule until this weekend when I had already booked work for Monday. So I'm just gonna have to pick away at things, it's fine. But we need to make some lunch and see what we have. It's kind of chilly and it just got really gray. So I guess it's okay that I didn't really have time for a walk today. I didn't even put shoes on, I've got slippers on. He was supposed to wear pajamas to his class and we've already gotten dressed. But his pants he chose were too big anyway, so, whoa, my hair. So, we're gonna make lunch. is time for nap. We just had some lunch. I made egg sandwiches. Sebastian never eats his in a sandwich form, but he eventually ate the eggs after he saw that I was having a cookie for dessert. Don't usually have lunch dessert, but I was just feeling one of those coconut cookies. I've been craving coconut. Anyway, to update you on my digestive problems, I've gone full dairy free. I'm lactose intolerant. I used to be able to eat yogurt, but it seems I cannot anymore. I've been trying to have yogurt bowls several times a week, and I wasn't having problems immediately after it, so I wasn't sure what was going on, but I think it just builds up, and a couple days later, I'm just a wreck, or just like a day later, and it was just building and building and getting worse and worse, and it's getting better and better without the dairy, so could be that. But I did get Beano and Gas-X to help with the tummy aches and bloating. I'm not a farty person, too much information, so it just stays in my body and just makes me miserable. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm feeling better, and my current goal is to figure out what non-dairy yogurt is edible. I really only like vanilla Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. The texture, the fact that it's like less sweet, it's just perfect. The first yogurt that I tried, there's only 2 options at Walmart, was soy yogurt, and it was fine. It was vanilla soy yogurt, but it was like eating Yoplait yogurt, not Greek yogurt at all, just like soupy, oversweet stuff. And I found myself just kind of scooping my granola and fruit out of the yogurt instead of eating it together. So I don't think I would get that one again unless it just everything else is a no-go. The only other one I have from Walmart is coconut yogurt, but they only had chocolate flavor and strawberry banana, and I cannot do strawberry banana. Never. Just can't. It's so gross. So I don't know if I like the idea of eating chocolate yogurt for breakfast, but it's there to try. We have an Instacart coming today for all the things that got dropped off our list or that we forgot. Most importantly, my husband needs deodorant. We need to get that. But there's a few other things we needed. And I just went ahead this morning and added, I think, 2 more types of yogurt to the cart. I might look one last time because we haven't gotten any alerts that they're starting yet. So I'm putting them on there and saying no substitutions because I want to try specific things. And when I let Walmart substitute my yogurt, they send strawberry banana. That is not coconut. Anyway, that is my update. Doing a lot better. I'm trying to drink a ton of water and avoid all dairy. Like, it can be baked in, but avoiding dairy. So far, so good. I'm not 100%, but I think I'm 70% better. Anyway, it looks like we have a space shuttle and a digger to play with at nap time. I don't know why Owie is on the floor. Owie, are you okay? Oh no, Owie. Let's get you all tucked in for nap. I am looking forward to some Animal Crossing time. I have not been on there today because it is a work day. And yeah, see you on the other side of nap. Had to run out for the ball that went over the fence. I was worried it was going down the drain, but no, it got stuck in the grass. it is bedtime. You might hear some cat in the hat action going on back there. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. We are trying to settle into a slightly different quarantine routine. As I said, we have a class schedule now. Our little gym is switched to online service with a subscription, so we really want to support them. The money's already budgeted for monthly gym classes, so we are just going to go ahead with it, and I'm assuming that Sebastian will get used to having a video. Excuse me, my hair. I just stuck it up after we were outside. Ooh. Sometimes it feels good to put it down again, but it gets crazy in the bed. I obviously need to brush it, but that feels better right now. Yeah, Sebastian's not used to video classes, but I think he'll get there. His next class I'm gonna do with him is Wednesday, and it will be one of his normal teachers who he loves. He'll have that teacher Wednesday and Friday. They do have classes for his age group all weekdays, but the one tomorrow is at 10. That is usually right when I feed them breakfast, because I like to keep them up here in this room and Sebastian's bedroom until about, I'm trying not to have this glare on my glasses. I try to keep them up here till 10 just so my husband gets like 3 solid hours of quiet working time. They sound like a herd of elephants just walking across the floor. He knows the second we get down there and brings up Ziggy. Yeah, so that's our new routine. It does cut into my work time a little, because usually from the second I finish breakfast until like 12:30 is my work hours. I don't always have work, but at the moment this week is lining up to have quite a bit, enough to fill those couple hours each day. But like today, the class was at 12:30. I just barely got a t-shirt design done in between breakfast and needing to set up for the class. I think we have a class at like 12 on one of the days, and at 1:30? 1? Maybe 1. I don't know. I don't have this in my head yet, and I'm sure they're going to change it all the time. But yeah, so that's the tricky part. After lunch, we just go straight into winding down for a nap. 3-year-olds need a lot of tiring out, a lot of playtime where they're engaging in your attention, and just they need a lot. And without it, he won't nap. So we've seen how that goes. It's epic tantrums and fits. Everybody's miserable, so it is worth my time to devote the entire afternoon to him. So from lunch on, we will go out and take our walk if it's nice. We will have playtime up here. I have sort of insisted on doing playtime on the bed. I just had to clean a whole bunch of toys off it, just because it's easier to get him to wind down. He's still kind of doing naps every other day, but that is when he doesn't have a class, so we'll see how it goes. There's no class tomorrow that we're doing. Yeah, we do the nap, he wakes up, and it's just about dinner time. There's really not much more time. I did do a little bit of edits after waiting for dinner. I was willing to cook. I was tired, but my husband wasn't feeling any of the things we had and asked me what I wanted. I was craving falafel, so we ordered from a restaurant a little ways away. It's like one town over, so it was a little cold when he got to us. I just warmed mine back up, but it was very good. Falafel and rice just hit the spot. And we had some playtime while we were waiting for the food, but it was so dang cold that I ended up shivering inside, just standing at the sliding glass door while the kids played with the dog, because I just couldn't deal. And I had to put like an extra sweater on because my shirt was just not warm enough. It's May. Why is it 30 degrees? Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna go from like a low of 30 tonight to 80 degrees in a couple days, because Virginia, that's just how it is. Anyway, I am only partially following the news right now. I know there's 4 million COVID confirmed cases in the world, like 1.4 million here or something. It's crazy. numbers are still going up in Northern Virginia. I live in a little bubble close to Washington, D.C. called Northern Virginia. We are this little part of the whole state, like this little corner where the most people live. If we vote a certain way, the state goes our way. It's like the big city area. And our numbers are going up. The rest of Virginia, not quite as much, and they are talking about maybe opening things there before Northern Virginia. And I'm all right with that. I don't want anything to open until it's safe. Not everybody feels the same way. I don't know. My husband was getting an estimate for, they're so loud, for new shutters because one of ours fell off and we just can't find the same thing right now. So he was having somebody come. I was like, is this going to be contact free? Because that's like now part of our vocabulary, contactless, contact free. But he was like, no, the guy's insisting that we talk in person, face to face. So yeah, they did stay far apart, like 6 feet apart. I popped onto the camera to see what was going on. I was stuck up at nap. I wanted to see what they were saying, but I only caught them saying goodbye. And I was like, I bet they're gonna think I need to shake hands, but then realize you can't shake hands, you can't go that close, you can't touch each other. And sure enough, they're like, wow, yeah, it's so weird, we're not shaking hands. But to be honest, I hate handshaking. I've always hated handshaking. I hate high fives, and I will only do it for my own kids, or if I really have to, I will suck it up. I don't like touching people's hands. It's very intimate to me, and I'm a germaphobe. So if handshaking never comes back, that's fine with me. Can we just bow? Because I like that better. Can we just bow? And one other thing, if I'm just on this little tangent that could go away, is blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Can we blow on the candles on a little cupcake over here, and the cake's over here, and the little candle cupcake's over here? And so you don't spit all over the cake that everybody eats. So far, my kids, I've just done what you do, but I'm like, So I'm absolutely going to change that if it's a cake that more than family is going to be eating. If it's family, who cares? They spit on me all day and night. But yeah, that's a tradition that I think should be modified. It would be sad to not have candles. So that one needs to be modified, but handshakes, no, I can't. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really know what the deal is with Virginia, but I don't think anything's going to happen in my immediate area anytime soon. I feel like our neighborhood has been a little overeager. The HOA managers, they never did officially close the playgrounds, even though our county closed all the park playgrounds and school playgrounds. They were saying you have to stay 6 feet apart, no more than 10 people or something like that. And I was like, no, you're not going to the playground. It's closed. Consider it closed. And yeah, we've been walking by and we haven't seen anybody there. At the first couple weeks, we would see a dad and a toddler or something. And I would say to my kids, no, we can't go. I don't know why they're there. It's not safe. The germs can live on the surface. So yeah, they were doing that. And then they got the pool ready. A couple weeks ago, they were out there cleaning and filling the pool. I'm like, what is going on? There's no way they're allowed to open that. And sure enough, a couple weeks later, pool season will be delayed. Normally it opens, I guess, after late May. I don't know. Definitely after we get back from the beach. We would have gotten back from the beach yesterday. But yeah, they've announced that it's delayed. The cover is on it now. So officially, we're on lockdown still till June 10th, so could be that, could be extended, could be less, but I don't know enough about how it can transmit in water, in chlorinated water, if you snot into it. You know how you blow the water through your nose? Can the germs survive in there? Somebody needs to tell me, because otherwise my kids are not going swimming this year. Wow, I've been talking for 10 minutes. If you made it this far, thank you. You need to like comment. What should we have you comment? Something. I don't want to go with something cliche like the little mask emoji. Can we do something happy? Let's do the birthday cake with candles. Yeah, because we were talking about that. Yeah, thanks for listening. They are still doing a book over there. It's so loud. Anyway, I'll quickly update you on my hair. I've got like 20 more of those old pink and purple braids back there, but it's mostly blue. This light whitey blue makes my dark blonde roots look so brown, but believe me, they are just a dark blonde. You can tell a little more in the individual pieces that I am blonde, but here where it's thicker, it's just looking so dark compared to the pale blue white. It doesn't look quite as dark when you look at my hair in there. Anyway, I need to lighten my roots down like 2 levels, and then I'll go ahead and put some like bluiness in there, but I'm not too stressed about it. And I've got some orangey, pinkish orangey dye that I can put in here. But yeah, that's where I am. I've not been rushed. Nobody's seeing it except on camera. But I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna say goodnight because they're probably gonna invade soon. And yeah, good night guys. Stay safe and healthy. Stay at home, and don't forget to, you know what I'm gonna say. Wash your hands.